Hi everyone, I'm Deontay Weather, 35 years old. I don't know if I was supposed to reveal that. I've been in the fashion industry for about 7 years now.
My name is Melissa Marks. I'm the owner of Poplin Style Direction. I do personal styling for women.
My name is Craig Gibson. I am a local Seattle resident and I work for a nonprofit called Youth Care. We predominantly work with young people who are experiencing homelessness between the ages of 12 and 24.
Hi, my name is Fred Devereaux, West Region President for AT&T. My family's been part of the Ruby Room for the past 3 years, both my wife and daughter volunteering.
My name is Carlicia Menace and I am the owner and head designer of Mac Fashion House. I've been designing for 15 plus years.
My name is Erin Devereaux. I did go to my prom, and I'll probably go again next year.
I did go to my prom, in fact. The biggest highlight for me was that my prom dress was orange. It was amazing, and it had orange and gold beads all over it, and my date wore a black suit with orange docks.
Nice.
That's the best part of the prom, really, right there.
It's such a huge thing, and girls want to be pretty, and it's, you know, want to have that confidence to be able to walk into a room looking beautiful and feeling gorgeous.
For young people, that is a very significant portion of their adolescent life. It's something you look up to, it's in pop culture.
And so it means a lot that they are able to help young women with that vision that they have, or that dream that they have of walking into their prom looking beautiful and having a great time.
A typical day at the Ruby Room would be a girl comes in and I'll be assigned a personal shopper and bring her back, figure out what type of dress she wants, short, long, black, pink, whatever. Pulling dresses that are exactly what she said and exact opposite of what she said, starting with the ones she feels more pulled to, and then actually more often than not it's the dresses that the girl never expected that she would wear, that she loves, and then once we find the dress, bring her back and pull out shoe size, hair ideas, makeup swatches, earrings, necklaces, jewelry, all of that fun stuff. And then put it all in a bag and send her on her way.
So when we arrived at the Ruby Room, we were introduced to Ellen, who I finally got to meet, and Ellen was wonderful and a joy to work with. There were a couple volunteers on staff, and I work with volunteers at Youth Care, and so, you know, there's a lot of boundaries that we go over with our volunteers because we're working with at-risk youth. There's a lot of things that can trigger a young person that make me nervous, so I was so blown away again at the fact that the level of professionalism and the hospitality that we had. Every youth had their needs met, whether they were getting fitted at the time, or whether they were in the waiting room, and everyone was attended to, and so that was really awesome.
These kids, they're homeless, formerly homeless, in danger of being homeless, like things have been really dicey for them for a long time, and being able to go somewhere that is not only safe but also really celebrates them and just gives them the power to control their own bodies and what they're wearing and what they're presenting is a really big deal.
We see young people come in from all walks of life, and even though we don't have a typical day when you're working with young people, there is certainly a theme of what I like to call barriers that people face when they're not sure where they're going to stay at night. When you think of kind of the hierarchy of needs that young people have, the things that I got to experience growing up, dreams and hopes and aspirations, long-term planning, that's not something that a young person who's not sure where they're going to get their next meal can focus on.
It's such a positive space, I think is a good way to describe it. Like when I come in and volunteer with girls, it's just such an amazing warmth from everyone in the room, and with a single shared goal of feeling good, and that is always achieved for everyone who enters.
It's really great looking at the youth and seeing the impact that these clothes can have on them, and just watching them come out of the room. They're so excited. When you come in, you think, are you gonna wear heels? Are you gonna, and they're like, yes, yes. These girls wear these crazy heels. It's amazing. And so just watching how they dive into the whole thing, and they're pretty fearless.
One of the girls who I just met, she came in and she tried on her dress, and you could just see the immediate transformation as far as her fierceness in the way she walked, in the way she smiled, and the way she turned. The dress just transformed her completely, and before, we didn't even see that when she walked through the door, so we had no idea she had all of that until she put the dress on, and that's incredible to see.
Clearly right now there's a lot of discord in our community. Any program that brings more of us together from all walks of life makes our community stronger. That's good for business. And I think any business leader in the room that sees the joy on those students' faces, the families that get to come through and participate in this program, would easily want to find ways to do more. I encourage you to do so.
There are so many needs now for just people in our society, and I feel like when they come to the Ruby Room, not only are they getting a dress and an outfit, but they're making connections with people who actually have their best interest at heart.
And when you're a donor, you're helping an organization run, and it's not just the dresses or the hangers. There are a zillion other expenses, and it really helps to give them the power to budget for the year, to make choices to grow.
So for the donors of the Ruby Room and the people who make all this happen, from the bottom of my heart, a big thank you. It's always, you know, I work a lot of times and you see somebody, you don't know where they end up, or where your hard work or your investment in a young person, where that winds up. But this is a process where I got to start and see what happened and see the final product. And even if they weren't able to see it, I want to express to them how special that product was, that they contributed to. So it really makes someone's night, and someone to feel beautiful. I mean, you just can't replicate that in any other way. So thank you, and keep it up.